I like it. Oh, here we go. Yes! Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. Number one, Merry Christmas. The day is just a couple days away from us, so I hope you're all ready and I hope you're enjoying the season so far, and I really truly do hope you have an amazing weekend and a good Christmas day. We are almost there, but the anticipation is over. We all knew Dan Vasc was going to release a new song for Christmas. I was actually expecting it to come out on Friday. He dropped it Thursday night, at least where I'm at. So the video's already been out for about 17 hours. And by the time this video comes out, probably closer to a day and a half. And it's already got 70,000 views. So this one I'm really excited for because Dan Vasc performs Oh Holy Night. So this isn't one of those songs that was really made for metal or heavy. It was made for, it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more boisterous, and it's going to sound amazing coming from Dan. So I'm kind of curious to see how he throws his twist on it, because everything Dan touches turns to gold. I mean, it's, as far as videos go and singing. So I'm really, really excited about it there, and just continue on my Christmas song series as we're about to wrap this series up because New Year's coming up next and back to our regularly scheduled program. But for now, Dan Vasc dropped his new song for 2023 for Christmas, Oh Holy Night. Here we go. All right, so I'm sure many of you have already saw this, and at least 70,000 of you, or 10,000 of you 7 times. But I'm stoked for it. And I know this video is just going to keep building throughout the weekend. So Dan Vasc performing Oh Holy Night. Metal musicians perform. Actually, so I bet you Victor the Guitar Nerd's in this. I probably should have read that before he started, but let's just keep it a surprise, right? Here we go. Victor the Guitar Nerd.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth.
Nice.
Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope.
Wow.
The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.
Nice.
Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
So one thing I love about Dan, aside from his voice and his stature and his demeanor and his just his overall attitude, I love his faith base, his Christian base, and he's not afraid to express it. So every song he's done at Christmas time, even up to now, it all revolves around the birth of Jesus. As the last two he's done were the same thing, or at least the reason for this season is why Christians celebrate this season, and he expresses that, and it's awesome. Of course, Dan's never a guy to cower away from what he believes in or what he stands up in, and that is another one of those things I just love about Dan Vasc, aside from his voice and how phenomenal he is. And we got Victor the Guitar Nerd up there playing, the piano set with him, and now brought out his guitar. And I was wondering how they're going to bring that in. I don't know if they're going to speed it up or kind of keep it at this mellow tempo, but I like everything that is happening about this. And Dan sounds phenomenal. Nothing I'm quite used to hearing from him, but that he can't do anything bad. He can hit all the things, and that's why Dan is Dan.
When Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine.
I like it. Oh, here we go. Yes!
Truly, he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace.
Oh, okay.
Chains shall he break, for the
This is awesome.
slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression transcends.
Okay, he just went through like 4 different transitions there, from the low to the soft to the vibrato to the heavy to the scream. I mean, what on earth? All that in like 30 seconds. Check this out.
Shall he break, for the slave is our
smooth and the harmonic.
brother, and in his name
The heavy and the raw.
oppression transcends.
And the scream. So good.
With hymns of joy and grateful chorus raise we, let all earth and us praise his holy name.
Holy cow. I have goosebumps from the top of my head to my toenails. This is absolutely insane. He's throwing everything that he has into this, every range, every style, and then you heard the grunt. You know, he went from the scream to the grunt to the soft to the vibrato to the oh god, that was awesome. I'm sorry, I'm enjoying the heck out of this.
Sweet hymns of joy and grateful chorus raise we, let all earth and us praise his holy name. Praise is the Lord.
Let's go.
Oh, praise his name forever and night. Divine harmony. When Christ was born,
Oh my goodness. What just happened? I'm trying to catch my breath. Okay. Dude, Dan did it again. He just now sang my new favorite rendition of Oh Holy Night. And guess what's going on my Christmas playlist? Dan's rendition of Oh Holy Night. No kidding. Gosh darn it. Can he? I don't know. Dude, Dan. Seriously, my dude. You left me speechless. That was amazing. I was not expecting any of that. I didn't know if you're going to keep the soft tempo. Should have known better because you like, power and heavy, and you threw everything, including the kitchen sink, at that song, and it was phenomenal. Whew. Well, I about just did the whole wrap-up right here, but stick around for a minute. Let's do the wrap-up. All right, everybody. That was Dane Bramage Rock's reaction to Dan Vasc in Oh Holy Night, and oh holy cow, that was absolutely insane. So, just right from his YouTube channel, because there's not much to wrap up here. I've already done a couple of reactions from Dan Vasc, including the introductory reaction that I did, and I'll leave some links to the previous ones that I've done if this is your first time watching me do Dan Vasc. But right over here at his YouTube channel, vocals by Dan Vasc, obviously, and it was Victor the Guitar Nerd who did everything else: drum, bass, electric guitars, and piano. Instruments arranged by Victor the Guitar Nerd. Orchestra, MIDI programming, and mixing by Victor the Guitar Nerd and Dan Vasc. Mastered by Tony Lindgren, who threw all that together at the end and threw it out there. And here's all the links to Dan's socials and his albums and merchandise. And oh gosh, that was too stinking good. Was that not absolutely incredible? I love it. I love it. only Trans-Siberian Orchestra. There's probably a few others I've heard like make that into an actual rock song. That dude made it into a metal song, and that is what I'm here for 100%. And this is why I love Dan. I'm already excited for next Christmas to see what's next, you know? What song is he going to do next? Ave Maria? Is he going to turn that into a rock song or something like that? But, you know, Dan usually keeps a faith base, so there's tons of songs for him to choose from. I'm already giddy for next year. I'll take a nap and wake up in 2024 Christmas and see what else Dan comes out with. But, all right, everybody, time for those comments. What do you think of Dan Vasc? What do you think of A Holy Night by Dan Vasc? How did you like that reaction? I enjoy Dan Vasc. It's not hard for me to react to Dan because everything comes out naturally. He just brings it out of me because he's one of my favorite YouTube singers on YouTube. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll cover that. And he's just a phenomenal person. So leave me those comments. You know, I like to read and respond to most of them. And I do have a small support system. So any of these icons you see above my head, I leave links for down below. So you can follow me in any of those socials or any of those other icons that might interest you. Go ahead and take a look at them. I do have a playlist on Spotify with most of the songs I react to and listen to. So you can listen to what I'm listening to. And a few other support and even some reaction requests links up there and some social medias if you want to follow me on there. But everybody, thank you so much for watching this. And this is your first time watching me on this channel. Number one, welcome. Number two, thank you for returning to all my subscribers. I always appreciate you guys' support. You are the foundation to this channel. But if this is your first time seeing it, I have a few other Dan Vasc reactions. I'll leave some links at the end of this video so you can go check those out as well. And if you do like what you see and you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button for me. Everybody watching, please hit that like button and then ring that little bell for notifications if you are a new subscriber so you'll know when new videos come out from me. All right, everybody, I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas. Blessings to you all and to yours. I hope everyone has a healthy and happy and a very Merry Christmas if I don't see you again. All right, we will be back. There will be more. And of course, until next time, keep on rocking.